Gentlemen, take it away. We are live.
All right, good morning, Tiger Nation. Today is Wednesday, May 26th. I'm your host, Ryan Frank, here with my co-host, DJ Almada. And DJ, I got one question for you.
What's that, Frank the
How
Tank?
does it feel to be a graduate of Wheaton Warble South?
Well, we're not graduates yet. I don't want to toot our horns quite yet. We got
More or less.
definitely more on the more or less side, but yes. But yeah, it feels great to be done with high school. It feels weird. We're just kind of now adults taking up space in our parents' home until college starts. But yeah, I'm excited. We did it. We definitely earned it. It's been a long run. How do you feel?
I feel great. It hasn't really set in yet because everyone was like celebrating yesterday after school, and I'm like, well, I got to rush home. We have a baseball game, so
Yeah.
I'm still going. You're still going.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it definitely feels great to be on top of the mountain now.
I agree 100%. But yeah, we still got sports to do. So, I mean, it is what it is. We're done with school.
Now let me ask you this.
Okay.
How's the track team doing, DJ?
Well, that's a multi-stage answer.
Well, just give me some highlights.
Some highlights. Reese Young on Sunday qualified for state in the 200. He has to run it again at sectionals, but that was really cool. He ran 22:16.
Wow.
The qualifying time is 22:33, so he killed it. He's really coming along. The 4x2 won at that meet. That was fun. Connor Cunningham, really the most inspirational third leg you could ask for. This week we're making some changes though, because we still need a better time. Instead of Lance Cockey, we getting the other Cunningham in there. So me, Reese, and the two Cunninghams. I don't see how that.
You can never have too many Cunninghams in a relay.
Yeah, get Mike in there. Get their older brother in there. Just have him coach or something. But yeah, what else? Evan Rossini and Pat are jumping really good. Michael's doing great in hurdles. He's top 5 in state, I think. 4x1's getting there. Michael Atkins is running sub 9.5 minute 2 miles. So that's insane.
Let's save the distance talk for our guests.
Oh, okay, you're right. So, but Ryan, I'm getting a phone call, and baseball is doing pretty good lately. That's what this phone call has told me. How's that going?
Well, we are on a 3-game win streak. Yeah, it started last Friday. We played Lake Park, who was previously, I'm not sure. I know they were top 10 in the state. I don't know what they're ranked, but definitely top 10. Their record was like 23-3-1 going into that game. And last game of the series, the Tigers knocked them off. They got up early, like 3-0. And Colin Winiger comes to the plate. Boom, hits a double. Next at bat, bases loaded. Boom, hits another double off the wall. Colin ends up with 4 RBIs. Tigers end up winning 7-6. Crazy game.
I heard it got a little chippy.
Against Lake Park?
One game. I think Tommy Boba came in for the save.
Yeah. So, yeah, against Lake Park, we put in our ace, Tommy Boba, to close it out. And, yeah, first guy got on. He steals a base on second. And then Tommy fans the side, blows a kiss to the Lake Park dugout. So he's full of emotion.
That's awesome.
And then so Monday, first game of the series against Glenbard North, the Tigers are down 10-2 in the bottom of the 7th inning.
All hope is lost.
Yes, all hope is lost. I mean, we're just playing for pride right now. And base hit here, walk here, hit by pitch there, big hit here, couple another walks, couple base knocks. Next thing you know, it's 10-7. And I'm not going to toot my horn too much, but next thing you know, it's 10-10. One swing of the bat. And then
names here.
And then so bottom of the 8th inning, we're in extras right now. The freshman, this is crazy. If you guys don't know, there's a freshman on the varsity baseball team who is a homeschool kid. So he doesn't even go to South. But he's an absolute beast. His name's Eric DaCosta. He's like 6'4". He's massive. So yeah, he steps up. So there's a runner on first, and we're trying to get Eric to put a bunt down, just move him to second. Can't get a bunt down. It's like, all right, swing the bat. And then he just blasts one over the fence for a walk-off home run. So that was crazy. And then yesterday, big win, 13-6. The Tigers are rolling. That's all I got to say. The Tigers are rolling.
You guys are hot. Yeah, and Eric DaCosta also goes to the best gym on the planet, so that's good for him.
And what
Hard
gym is
Gainers
that?
Athletics. Let's go.
Hard Gainers?
Yeah, he goes to Hard Gainers.
All right, well, that's enough talk about us. We just want to get you guys informed what's going on.
Yeah, and we really wanted to stall talking about distance track as much as we could because this is.
We've done it the entire year.
We've
and then we finally have to bite the bullet.
I'm telling them to join. But yeah, they have some criticisms about our guests in the past. They have some notes for us too. So this should be an interesting episode. I think we're going to be fighting a lot because they're not happy campers. So I shot him the text, but it's been a minute since I told him to be ready, so that might take him a second. But yeah, it's Charlie Sanders and Matt Lifka, 2 distance runners on the boys track team. Very big advocates for themselves.
Yeah, I think the whole distance team is pretty big fans of the show.
How we doing, guys? How we doing? Thank you for having me.
We're doing great, Matt. How you doing?
Great.
Doing good.
I'm glad to see you're in good spirits. I don't think Charlie will be as happy. He's probably going to be.
Might be a little frustrated, yeah, to say the least.
How you doing, Matt?
Doing good, man. I mean, I'm excited. No more school for us seniors, so
yeah,
life's good.
Oh my goodness, he's wearing his glasses. Oh,
What's
God.
up?
Now we got to talk about distance running, and he's a nerd.
These are my blue light glasses.
What's up, Charlie?
My eyes hurt. I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Good.
Doing great. Glad to have you on.
Yeah, it's
Finally.
great to finally be here on the 13th episode.
Well, hey, we saved the best for last.
Is this the last one? Are we the last guys?
I think, yeah, you guys are the last
Really, the final
guests
episode.
of
That's
not the final
awesome.
episode, but it'll be the last episode like this where we're having guests on, like you guys.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You guys doing more just like yourselves or something?
We don't want to spoil our
Yeah.
our secret. So it's Nunya. Nunya business. So yeah, Ryan, you want to start us off here?
Yeah, I'll get us started off. So you guys both run cross country and track. What would you say are like some of the differences, or what do you like more about one sport or the other?
Chuck it.
You want me to go? Okay.
You can go first, yeah.
Well, cross country is definitely more of a team aspect sport because you got 7 guys in a race, and a big part of cross country is helping out your teammates during that race, and trying to pull them through because at the end of the day, your team score is dependent on all 7 of those guys and how well they perform. And instead of track, it's just like 100% kind of individual, And so, me personally, I'm more of a track guy because I'm kind of cheap.
He's a mid. Chuck's a mid.
I'm a mid guy. And so, yeah, I'm not too good at cross country, but I'm way better at track. So I like track a lot more, and I think the meets are more fun at track.
Yeah. I agree. You're probably better at track because when we had you fill in for the sprints, you came alive. You split an 11-7. That was insane.
Yeah, man. Hey, 11-7. I'm pretty good.
And Chuck, you're in that 4x4 on
Yeah.
Thursday too, with some with Lance, right? I know Lance is in there.
Yeah,
And,
that's an interesting
have-
4x4.
Do I
Yeah.
have the fastest 400 time recorded right now on the team?
I think you might. We are struggling in that area
Yeah, we need
this year.
in the future to build more 400-meter runners.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Matt, I just want to talk about what you do for the track and cross country team.
Yeah, sure. So I'd say like training wise, like Ryan was asking, definitely more distance based with cross country, obviously, because the races are longer. We have that whole summer training season, and that's always a grind. You know, a lot more long runs, and there's like we do interval work too, but I guess it's more of it. It's a lot more about, I guess, volume than like overall like quality, I guess, like we're doing now because we're kind of tapering off.
It's
Uh,
if I just might to butt in,
Yeah.
cross country is more a lot of reps
Right.
with less rest, and track is more low, less reps with more rest, but they're like a lot faster and more high quality. Sorry, I just wanted to put that in.
No. Thank you, Chef. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'd say for me personally,
What's up, boss?
I feel like I'm a little more of a distance runner, I guess.
Matt has a wide range.
I do have a very wide range of distance, anywhere from the 400 up to the 26.2. Not trying to brag.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying.
Shameless plug, real quick. We got Zweig vlogs. Go on Zweig vlogs.
Oh yeah.
What is this? Whoa. Okay, don't just sneak that in here.
Wait, can we talk about it though?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
I'm joking around.
Okay, so Matt Dale recorded my whole like marathon training type thing. It's basically just like 15-minute videos of me just running with like Playboy Cardi in the background. So if you guys have some time to kill and you want to watch it, check out Zweig vlogs on YouTube. And I don't know. He's still. I mean, we're like 6 months in the making with this marathon video, but he's gonna post it sometime, hopefully this summer. I don't know if he's gonna make it public or private though. I think there was some talk about him making it private. But I hope he doesn't. And it could be awesome. Could be an hour of me just running and with all the background music. I don't really know. But yeah, stay tuned, I guess.
Some of these videos of Matt, there's like two training videos, and then how it was supposed to go there because like 2 training videos of his like
Yeah.
really long runs and then the marathon. And these 2 training videos is literally just Matt Dill on a bike filming Lifka from behind and just Playboy Cardi in the background of like
Mario Judah too. We got some Mario Judah. But yeah, no, it's literally all it is.
It's so
And just like a slight background change when I'm at like different parts of the path. That's about it.
it's good.
So
that
Matt,
you're there.
what was the training like for the marathon? Like, I get you're probably already in pretty good shape just from being a distance runner. Like, did you have to do that extensive of training, or what was it like?
So yeah, I guess compared to what a lot of like normal people do, I'm not saying I'm like some super athlete or anything, but like they do a much longer training season. But I feel like at the same time, my cross country season kind of was a lot of training. So it was like right after my season ended that I did like a 5-week type program. And it was like at the end of each week, I would do like a long run. So it was like I did 13, 16, 21, and then the marathon. I know that's 4 weeks there, but I think the last week I just kind of tapered a little bit before the marathon week. And mostly just consisted of like longer recovery runs or long runs, like I'd say anywhere from like 8 to 10. And then I'd also do like tempo work. So like maybe 6 to 8 miles at like, I'd try and hit close to 6-minute pace. That was back when I was in, a lot better like distance type shape with cross country.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just crazy like how in shape I felt and looked. It was like 10 miles was becoming like somewhat easy for me, which was kind of nuts compared to like now with track when we're just doing a lot more speed type stuff. Like anything more than like a 6-mile recovery is like killer. So yeah, it was super fun though. I was super motivated to do it. I think some of it was that I was a little disappointed I didn't get to run the postseason for cross country my senior year. So I kind of thought like I need to do something special, to end off my high school running career, I guess. So I decided to do that.
Did you get that sub 2 hours?
Not sub 2, sub 3 though. That was my goal, and I was.
There you go. That's awesome.
2:55:27 was my final time.
That's awesome, man.
That's insane.
Thank you.
Charlie, could you do that?
No.
With some training, man.
Yeah.
With some training, you could.
I mean, trying to run a marathon like out of college, but I don't know what I could hit, man. I'm not those 8 to 10 mile recovery days, man. Hitting those like 60, 70 mile weeks, sounds terrible, man. 80
Yeah.
You get used to it though. You really do. Your body adjusts, you know.
I
like anything
don't. I
else.
don't believe that. I can never imagine distance run. Like, what makes you guys? What clicked one day and you woke up in the morning and like, I want to run 8 miles every day for the rest of my high school career? Do you guys like not like yourselves? Like, what's going on here?
I'd say it's more like the feeling afterwards. You just feel like very accomplished, and obviously it's like really good for your body. And you can, what I like is you can eat literally whatever you want and just know you're still gonna like run a bunch of miles the next day, and it's not a big deal. But I definitely say, yeah, it's kind of just the feeling afterwards, I guess.
For me, it was.
No boy.
For me, it was my mom who forced me to do the summer camp going into my freshman year. And I mean, I was like terrible. I tried going like 3 miles. It was me, Matt, and Rowan. Went out 1.5 miles. And then they turned around and I just stopped. And I just felt so like out of whack. I seen stars, you know, and I'm just like walking down the path. So it's definitely such like it's so hard to start. That it's like insanely hard to like actually become like a regular like distance runner. It's so hard to start. And you know, I just stuck with it. And like Matt said, it's the feeling after and the feeling of just being like feeling accomplished of like what you've done, and also eating whatever you want because my diet is
Yeah, so Charlie, from what I heard, your first few years of running, in practices, you were kind of in the Cooper Toller slack off group. Is that right?
I was a slacker, man. Like me, I'm not nowhere at. But I would like go out with some kids and we'd literally just like walk. We go pretend like we're running. I remember we used to there's this one creek, and so we'd like kind of run like maybe a half mile to the creek. Say coach told us to go on like a 6 mile run, and we just go to this creek, right? And we'd literally just like sit there and talk, and then when it was time to go back, we'd like take the water from the creek and kind of put it on our bodies to simulate our sweat. And then we'd come back, and Coach Lawrence would be like, "How far you guys go?" We'd be like, "Yeah, we went like 6," and he'd be like, "Yeah." Like, he so knew that we weren't running, but he couldn't like get us on it because you know we were sweating and stuff like that. But I think it was like my sophomore year. It was like sophomore year, like summer. I remember we got like caught like red-handed walking one time, and then I like stopped slacking ever since.
Wow. So you've turned from 0 to hero after getting caught. That creek idea is pretty good, but wouldn't he notice like if you came back quicker than 6 miles would take?
But no, we'd like have a watch timer going, and we like calculate the simulated pace, and we come back at the right time.
Nice. All right. Well, I'm out of distance questions because it sucks. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah, Charlie, you constantly come over to the sprinters. You too, sometimes, Matt. You either are making fun of our warm-ups, you're making fun of our blocks.
All right, God, we have to. Man.
I don't think we ever do that for you guys. And so why do you guys bully the sprinters?
Whoa, okay.
They're clearly more athletic runners. I don't understand.
Okay. First off, I mean, compare the training that we do compared to the training that you guys do. I guess it's just way more for us. So like, what could you guys make fun of if we're just doing like way more running than you guys? Sometimes you guys will just do like 50-yard dashes like 3 times and then call it a day, you know?
Block starts the whole practice.
Yeah.
80% of the time when I look over at the spinners, you guys are just doing block starts.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like how every
you're doing the ducking under the hurdles. See that a lot. That takes up like a good 2 hours, and then you guys call it a day. So
And meanwhile, we're like literally getting oxygen debt. Feeling like
Yeah.
feeling like I'm gonna throw up almost.
Coach
every-
Kuntz is having me just run till I basically pass out. Yeah. So.
pushing my body to the extreme limits, and I look over at the spinners just ducking under. I'm just like, what is this? What am I
Yeah.
doing?
Hey, we got state qualifiers in that group. Whatever we're doing, it's working.
Hey, throwback to indoor when you guys were literally doing jumping jacks around the track, and that was your workout.
Okay.
And you know what I'm talking
Whoa.
about. You know what I'm
Whoa,
talking
whoa,
about.
whoa, 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 whoa. Those were contact days. We were not practicing for anything track. We were doing fun relays, so the jumping
Oh.
jacks relay was for fun.
Didn't you say you played capture the flag at practice like 2 weeks ago?
Nah, that was last week. That was
Last
not
week?
2 weeks. That was,
Oh
that
yeah.
was
Is
very
that
recent.
you guys' master
I mean,
plan?
we're
master
sprinting the
training?
whole time. I don't know.
Okay.
Wait, is it just Reese who's state qualify?
Yeah, Reese right now. Just Reese. But we
DJ,
already
what's
talked
your
about
best time for the 200 or 100?
100 this year is 11:49. That's not too close to state. That's like 0.5 off. But my 200 is getting there. It's getting a lot better every week. I'm running 22.76 right now, and state is 22.33. So I'm less than 0.4 away. And I've PR'd by more than that between meets my sophomore year. So I hope I can get down there. I think I can. So that'd be fun. How close are you two guys to any state times?
I'm not. I'm not.
Oh, so now do you want to make fun of practice regimens?
Huh? It's a different. It's a different sport though. It's a whole different game.
Distance? All right. Distance? Well, I don't know because I can't say because I'm not a sprinter, but it feels like distance, it's like, I don't want to say it's harder to hit than like sprinter times because I feel like some sprinters are just like naturally gifted with those, those twitch fibers.
Like,
To just
can
sprint
I use an
naturally.
example? Like Joe Frankie, that man was nuts. But what kind of training did Joe Frankie do? Literally none. But he was still like state qualifying times. But
So,
like
I mean-
with distance, you can't really do that. You have to put in the work to hit those times. If you can't just like show up and run some sub 800, it doesn't really happen. So
I am a little over 3 seconds for the 800 state qualifying. It's like 157.8, and I'm at like 201.1. So unless I just go, crazy at county or conference, then
Yeah, you just got to go stupid once, and then you can do it.
DJ, when's your 800-meter debut?
Dude, if there was 4x8s at Wednesday meets, I would totally do it because I did accept your challenge, but I don't think at an invite I can just get thrown into one of those.
Senior night. Come on.
There's no 4x8 on Tuesday meets or whatever.
Well, the 800.
The open?
Yeah.
I remember there's a throwback to freshman year gym class. I think DJ had about $1,000 on the line if you broke 5 in the mile. So DJ'd sub 5 attempt. I think his first lap just smoked it, like probably 70 seconds, which is like way under that pace. And then by the half, he was done. I don't even think you finished the mile. I think after the third lap, you just called it quits. So
Yeah, I remember my first lap. I think I set a 400 record for the school.
yeah, probably.
with my time. And I was like, holy cow, I'm going to get it. Coach Arthur's had money on the, he was going to give me money.
everyone.
Yeah, and I think I did finish, but I ran like an 8-minute mile. It was horrible because like after the second lap, I was practically
Just
walking.
dead.
Yeah, so one of my favorite things about the distance team is the T-shirts you guys have with your mile times on the back. I think I was talking to Charlie about this yesterday.
Those are awesome, man.
So what are your guys' best mile times?
So mine is 4:45. I'd say that's just it's like a solid time, I guess. Nothing crazy. I feel like Coach Kuntz runs me a lot more in the. You good, Chuck? You good? Okay.
See, I just coughed too, but I muted my mic because I'm respectful of my other
My bad.
peers here on this call.
I'm not sick.
Well, yeah. So like 4:45 is my best. I feel like coaches would run me a lot more in the 800 though. I'm not gonna use that as an excuse or anything, but yeah, 4:45 is my best. So I have 2 of the boxes checked off on the T-shirt because it goes 5 and then 4:50 and then it's increments 10 seconds going down. So
Mine is I'm 4:33, right now. What was that, DJ?
That's fast.
Kuntz has ran me only in 800s the entire season. I've ran like 1 mile. I want to run. Kuntz told me, he's like, yeah, Charlie, we're going to put you in another mile, try to get you sub 4:30. And then he just puts me in the 800 at County. And I was like, Kuntz, like, well, why? And so I don't know if I'll ever run another mile this year. Maybe at the end of the year or something to try to get under 4:30.
Yeah, I get that because I swear sometimes, at least with early invitationals, Coach Culpepper, I swear, has a button on his desk that's just randomize events, and just people are in things that make no sense. When Lance tomorrow is running a 100, a 200, a 400, and a 4x4. Which, if you don't know anything about the track lineup of events, the 200 is the event directly before the 4x4. And so he will be already have run a 400.
Dude, throw me in there, man.
Yeah,
I want to do it so bad.
Yeah, Lance is gonna be made a man, and Coach Culpepper, when Lance asked him why, Coach was like, "Hey man, you're a beast. You're the man of the team. You can do this."
Mans is a beast though, like Greek god.
Oh yeah, he's jacked. What's his bench max again? It's insane, right?
It was like he did it like mid-season. He just like went in the weight room just casually. Like he repped like 315 for like it was like 3 or 4 reps.
Yeah, it was nuts.
I mean that's insane, but like you see the guy and it kind of doesn't surprise you at the same time. Like, he's
He
a
house.
Yeah.
He also, that's the bench record of the school. He has it, so that's
Really?
pretty. Yeah.
Does he already?
He went in one day. He's like, I just want to make Kelty mad before he graduates. I'm going to beat the bench record, and then he just beat, and now he has the school record for bench. So that's Lance for you, and now he's the track star. He ran a 24 time in the 200. We're like, okay, the 200 is not his race. But then he raced against Gabe Parker. All of a sudden, he has someone to chase. He hawks him down in the final like 50 meters and runs a sub 24. It runs like a 23.9. And we're just like, what the heck is up with this kid? And then he beat Sam Casella later too, Wheaton North. So he's just the dog. He'll do whatever he needs to do.
Wait, what's the freshman's name?
Ethan Campbell.
Is that the good blonde one?
The blonde one, right? Yeah.
What's he?
He I don't know. He doesn't really run opens. I know his 100 is 11.7, which is pretty. Well, Charlie, you can relate to that. But
curve.
I don't. His opens aren't.
You
really.
get so cocky about that 100 though. It's like we'll be watching the 100s before we race, and this man's like, "Oh, I would beat them. I would beat them too." And it's like, it's like, okay. Is it even a full 100 meters? Like honestly,
I mean, he started. That's the longest one. The start is the longest one.
All right, I'll give you that, but still, just I mean, it's gone to your head, man. It's totally gone to your head.
Standing start, never sprinted before on a curve.
And he didn't use blocks. Yeah, that's insane. Charlie, you might have to look.
Team, bro. I'm a mid.
But wouldn't blocks hurt you though if you raced against those guys? Like, there's no way you would just go out and run like with an awesome block start. Like, no way.
No, probably.
Does that take a lot of like practice, DJ? Would you say a block start or not really?
I think if you're bad at it, you're gonna be bad at it, and if you're good at it, you're gonna be good at it. It's like I know he's state qualifying, but Reese is horrible out of the blocks. He can't move his body. He couldn't sit crisscross applesauce for photos, so he had to move him to a back line where he was kneeling. His body just does not work like that. But no, Lance has worked on it and gotten better. I feel like it's just an acquired thing. I'm not very good at the blocks, and I've worked on that a ton, and it's just been the same. So
I know I always joke around, with the spinners, and I walk up, act all confident, and try to do a block start, and I try to do it, and I remember I went up against one of the Cunninghams, and they just dusted me off the blocks. It's insane how fast you guys can get off those.
Yeah.
Has Culpepper done it before? I thought I heard a story 2 years back with Cedric. Like, it was Culpepper against Cedric, and Culpepper just destroyed him off the start. I don't know if it was a block start. It might have just been some sort of interval type workout.
I don't think that happened.
Really?
I don't know where you heard that. Yeah, because I'm faster than Culpepper, and I'm sure if Cedric or Culpepper raced, it'd be not good for Coach Culpepper.
Well, yeah, didn't he he like hurt his hamstring like jogging by us like this year. I think he was just like I think he was just jogging by us one time at practice, and then he literally like grabbed his. What was he doing?
He like races some of the like. You'll have like Virginelli running, and then they'll like start racing, or like Yonker, and Culpepper just starts like sprinting, and then our guys will start sprinting. It'll be like a race.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Holds his hamstring. Should he pulled it or something?
He is the most interesting person I think I've ever met. Coach Culpepper. I've told him this. He loves having fun. I see his Snapchat stories on like the golf cart. He's just
dude. I want his Snapchat. I always hear about his Snapchat stories. I want him on Snapchat.
Yeah, it's fun. And then he posts like him in his PE class hitting a dinger, and Dylan Brown. He made Dylan Brown record him hitting. But yeah.
Well, I've certainly learned a lot about the camaraderie of the track team in this episode.
Yeah, Ryan, I thought I heard rumors that you were going to be on the track team. What happened?
Great. We got to talk about this.
Yeah, so if things were to work out a certain way, like if baseball were to get eliminated in like the first couple rounds of playoffs, I would have had a chance to run for you guys in like sectionals, assuming I would be helpful to the team. And so I talked to my baseball coach. He said he was cool with it. And then he had to talk to Healy to like confirm it. And apparently something with, because Culpepper is telling me that this year you could do 2 sports at once because COVID or whatever. And so yeah, we had to confirm it with Healy, and he said no, it's not allowed. So pretty disappointing. Would have been nice. Did you get Charlie?
That's because I'm muted. Because last time I didn't do that, you guys got that.
Well, thank you for muting this time. But yeah, the only time I ever ran track was in 8th grade for middle school. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I was looking forward to getting the chance this year, but it's all right.
What would you have wanted to run?
DJ had this whole thing planned out for me. Yeah. And
which is
what do you yeah, what is it, DJ?
Oh, I'll go then, I guess. Fine. Yeah, he was gonna anchor the relay, I think, or second. Well, he was gonna be one of the straightaways of the relay.
What is the relay?
4x1, and then we're probably gonna sneak him into the open 100 because he's definitely better than me at that. And then Ryan, I think you'd have a spot on the 4x2 as well, but I don't know how much you'd get in being a part-time guy, but it would have been really awesome to have your wheels. I'm all right being the 3rd fastest guy on the team if we go to state. That's really fun. And like there's some people right now that I'm not gonna name names because I don't want to. So if you know who it is, also don't name the name. But like if we got them, it wouldn't be the same. I want to right now do it with the guys we have, or not do it at all, because everyone that's been here is here for the long run. Like the Cunninghams have been working for this for all 4 years. So if with a relay with both of them, if we got to state with that'd be meaningful, and that'd be pretty cool.
Well, best of luck to you guys.
Yeah, Mr. Brennan, any final words of wisdom?
No, I had some health issues back in the day when I ran track distance. So I hope you guys avoid all those health issues and stretch those legs and do some yoga. And take care of yourselves.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
All right, Charlie, you got on. Can you leave me alone now, please?
Yes, it was fun. Only took 13 episodes, but we got on.
Hey, it was the last one like this. Come
best
on.
for last. If anybody watches, because it's like in the summer now.
Yeah, I was thinking about that before I hopped on. I was like, are there gonna be a lot of people viewing if it's past I hope it's past the school.
Hey, you guys should like share it on your social medias and stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Hopefully you guys share it, but
yeah.
Now you guys figured out why we waited till now. Hopefully no one sees that we talked to the distance kids. So
we won't get in the school, with the TVs and they show the sports cast, all those things. I won't get my socials on there. I'm mad.
It'll be there for the juniors.
Oh yeah.
And freshman, sophomore.
Yeah, and I'm a part-time lacrosse announcer now, so I'll plug this episode for sure tonight because I'm calling the game.
Were you actually?
Wait, I called the game 2 days ago, and I'm calling the game tonight against Wheaton North.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Man,
All right.
Who knows, man? Maybe we'll get some more guys out for the team if they see this podcast. That'd be awesome. So
That would
Always
be.
trying to
yeah,
recruit.
thank you.
Let's go viral.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys.
See you.
See ya.
Thanks,
See
gentlemen.
you guys.
All right.
It was a good group of guys. Brought some personality, some spice.
Yeah. That definitely. I'm glad we had them on. They definitely deserved it. But Ryan, you want to explain the conversations we need to have for next week and what's coming?
Yeah.
coming down the
So
road?
next week, I think it's gonna be our last episode, and it's gonna be a bit of a passing the torch on to some juniors that hopefully will want to take over the show. I know one of them's already confirmed. I will talk to another guy, but you'd be a fool to pass up this opportunity, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's been really fun. The one junior is really pumped, and I'm pretty sure the other one they're really good friends. So should be an easy passing. And I don't know if they're gonna want to do their own episode for the finale. I think that'd be a cool idea. If we pass the torch, we leave the meet, and then they do an episode. I think that'd be fun. Just kind of get them rolling for next year, and full year's worth of the podcast. I don't know how that's gonna. We ran out here, pretty quick. So maybe I don't know. Season 2 we'll have to.
Well, they could always do like more current event stuff.
Yeah,
Like we just
that's
kind of
true.
had to just like summarize stuff.
That's true. That's a good point. But yeah, that'll be next week, and that'll be our last hurrah. Me and Ryan are done.
We're getting old.
Yeah, we're getting old. Hopefully they have us on an alumni episode. But yeah, my vocal cords can't take this anymore.
Yeah.
You guys are a definition of flash in the pan.
All
Short-lived but brilliant.
Thank you, Mr. Brennan. We
Appreciate
couldn't have
that,
done
yeah.
this without this idea. So thank you for putting
Yeah,
all this
absolutely.
together.
It's my
blast.
pleasure setting it up.
50 years. This podcast goes on for 50 more years. All
That's the
right.
plan.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next week in El Final. So,
All right, see you guys. Stay tuned.